The Bucelas wine has been the most famous dry white wine in Portugal ever since the Arinto variety of grapes were cultivated and developed by the Romans more than 2,000 years ago. For many centuries, it was the only white wine in the country, and its fame started to spread around the world during the golden age of Portuguese discoveries between the 15th and 16th centuries. It became particularly popular in England among its royalty, even being mentioned in William Shakespeare's Henry VI play. It has since become known as the Prince of Portuguese wines. Quinta da Murta is an estate located on the gentle, chalky hills of the very small demarcated region of Bucelas, 25 kilometers northeast of Lisbon in the basin Lusitanica, dating from the Upper Jurassic. It is surrounded by one of the main Roman roads crossing Portugal and next to the last northern Anglo-Portuguese fortifications against Napoleon's troops. Myrtle, or murta in Portuguese, is the most sacred aromatic plant in the Judeo-Christian culture, known as the Venus of all berries, the goddess of beauty for the ancient Greeks. In its remote, protected and spectacular location, with a great diversity of fauna and flora, Quinta da Murta is also the perfect place for a visit, where tourists can enjoy trips to the vines, winery and cellar, as well as delicious food and wine around a dressed table near the pool. Other events, such as company seminars, winemaking training, weddings or birthday parties from 10 up to 300 people can be organized at Quinta da Murta, which has the facilities for restoration and leisure to make an unforgettable time. The characteristics of its soil, the geographical location of the vineyards, and the specific microclimate of the region all contribute to a perfect grape ripening that keeps the freshness of the Atlantic Ocean and makes it the perfect place for the Arinto cepage to develop. It grows on medium-sized bunches tightly packed with small grapes. Its taste is intense yet discreet, aromatic, citrus, apple, and tropical, with stylish texture and firmness, finishing long with rewarding flavors. It is characterized by its lively, high acidity and freshness, even in hot climates, originating a great vibrant and sparkling white wine, full of character, as delicious young as it is older, when it develops a bouquet of lemon and vanilla softwood with age. More than 20 years ago, the limestone soil of Quinta da Murta, which was occupied by bushes of myrtle berries, was regularized for plantation and its vineyards were born. Its mineral fertilization and drop irrigation are minimized to their lowest level, and an integrated pest management system is strictly controlled by an association of sustainable viticulture, always privileging biodynamic and contributing to produce the best wine of Bucelas. Quinta da Murta offers an amazing range of 6 fine wines. Its dry white wines have an exuberant and fresh nose, with notes of lemon, lime, apple, tropical fruit, and some floral and mineral background evidence. In order to reveal its fresh aromas and flavors, the wine from Quinta da Murta goes through a very specific process of production and maturation. Manual harvest is handled in small cases of 25 kilograms at the best maturation period for acidity, sugar, and aromas, followed by a delicate sorting of the grapes, then by gentle destalking and crushing. Both Quinta da Murta and Murta wines go through a special skin maceration, controlled at low temperature, revealing all of the aromas and flavor of Arinto, as well as gentle pressing and filtration before cool fermentation occurs with indigenous yeast, followed by a 4 to 6 month maturation period, with a batonnage that provides freshness and creaminess to the wine, then naturally stabilized at a 4-degree temperature without the use of chemicals. For White Classico, grapes come from the warmest vine plots, including some late harvest. Fermentation with indigenous yeast and maturation occur during 12 months in wooden French oak barrels on full lees with smooth and weakly batonnage for greater complexity and depth of flavor, making great white vin de garde, which can be enjoyed for up to 15 years. Apart from its variety of white wines, Quinta da Murta also produces red wine from the most selected variety of grapes, Touriga Nacional and Syrah, as well as white and rosé brut with grapes that come from the fresher areas of the property. All bottling, labelling and packaging is entirely done at the Quinta da Murta wine estate, making the most delicious wines ready to be served at your table. Welcome to Quinta da Murta, home of the wine of Shakespeare.